The windows are normally open. Can I open them? I feel like the room is bigger when the windows are open. So how are you doing? My Good morning, TikTok. This is Dr. Lulu, aka the Momatrician, radio talk show host. Hi, y'all. Good morning, Andrew Kinney. Good morning. Send me some likes so we can get more people on here. Shauna, good morning. Egg Rose, nice name. Luna Bella, good morning. Linda McBride, good morning. Hi, y'all. Today we're going to be talking all LGBT stuff. Somebody sent me some likes. Nwosu, good morning. Good morning, Melanin. Nwosu, outside dog or something. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Dr. Lulu. If you didn't know, thank you for the likes this morning. Please send me some more. I am a pediatrician. If you're just meeting me for the first time, radio talk show host. My show is called The Parent Hour. We talk to parents or about parents. Look, see, because it's Pride Month, we're going to be sharing all kinds of Pride specific news. Yes. So, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm supposed to be having a guest today, but if she doesn't come, we'll just roll with it. Good morning, BC baby girl. Good morning. Welcome. Stay a while. We're about to go live in 3 minutes. Stay a while. I also stream live on my YouTube and on my LinkedIn, so you can join me wherever. Good morning. Guten Morgen. Non Leon Kwan. Good morning. I'm trying to catch up with all of y'all. Darcy Lynn Roy. Good morning. Casey Crichton, Babs. I'm going to say all the names. Jennifer Bowden. Bori Kua Balls. Pauline Dunkley, Jen Horn, welcome. Shavon Good, welcome. All 64 of y'all watching. House Alame Barra, good morning. All 76 of y'all watching. Rachel Shepard, good morning. Naya Lake Luca, good morning. Oh my goodness, 88 of y'all watching. Good morning, 91. Richardson, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Bob Fowler, good morning. There are 100 of you watching. This is amazing. Happy Saturday morning.
Jesus Christ.
Stay a while and listen to what we have to share today. 105. Good morning, Maria Chivan. Good morning. Buenos dias. Good morning. Positive Pook. Good morning. How are ya? Good morning. Positive Pook. I love your name. How are ya? I met you yesterday in the duet. Yes. So it's Pride Month. Ta-da! I got my little flag. Do me a favor, like and share so that more people, that's my guest. Yeah. So that more people can watch. Good morning. Good morning.
Not gonna find you. You have her number?
She's calling me now.
Okay. Yeah. Tell her to come to the side door right there where my black truck is.
Come to the side door. We're about to start in 1 minute. Come through the side door.
Where the black pickup truck is.
Jessica, come through the side door. We're going live in 1 minute, so I won't be able to come and get you. Jessica, if you can hear me, come through the side door. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We're about to go live. Good morning. Oh, yes, there's my flag. Good morning. Where's she going? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Share this video with you, please, and send me some love. I don't need flowers, I need love. We're going live at the top of the hour, so I gotta go, but nice to meet all of y'all. Stay a while, will you? You're going live now, right? There's a chair over here. Put your headphone and the mic. Good morning. Let's go, y'all. Good morning. Who's watching me on YouTube? Good morning. Hi, y'all. Woo! Is my mic working? Yes, sir. Woo! What? Biale.
Yes.
Biale. Biale. You don't have to sit. I don't usually sit. You like sitting?
I usually just lean on it.
I have standing energy. So put your phone on the thing. Oh yeah, you're on Facebook. Okay, the camera is good. Put your phone. You don't want to go live?
I want to
Okay.
picture with you.
Oh yeah, but let's go live. We can take pictures at the end.
Okay.
We're ready?
Yes.
KLMO, Alamo Tejano, 90.9 FM, the all new 92.1. We are San Antonio. Good morning, San Antonio. Good morning, Tejano music fans. It's Adam Ace in the place here with the Parent Hour with Dr. Lulu. Bienvenidos, welcome.
Buenos dias, mis amores. Good
Yes.
morning.
Just want to remind you real quick, the comments made during this show
Oh, blah,
are
blah,
not
blah.
representative of the staff here at KLMO Tejano 90.9 FM. They're solely the responsibility of our host and our guests.
Yes.
So once again, bienvenidos, welcome to the Parent Hour with Dr. Lulu. Good morning,
Good
Dr.
morning,
Lulu.
Adam Ace in the place. What's going on, my brother? How are you doing?
Muy bien, gracias.
All right, so if you don't know yet, on this show we speak English, we speak French, we speak any language really that Dr. Lulu feels like speaking. So this morning we're starting with Spanish. Why not? And there's my guest. I'm trying to get her in the screen somehow, but she's hiding. So yeah, there she is. So good morning. The show is called The Parent Hour, where parents talk about, parenting. So you can be my guest if you're any kind of parent, okay? Dog parent, cat parent, plant parent, human parents. I don't know. What other kind of parents, Adam? Any other kind of parent?
Any kind of parent.
Furniture parents, any kind of parents. So we don't have any agenda usually. We just talk about whatever comes to our minds because that's what we should do. Nobody should police what you say because your brain is perfect just the way it is. Welcome to my guest in the house, Miss Jessica. What's going on, Jessica?
Hi, everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
So because it's Pride Month and LGBTQ plus month, we're going to talk LGBTQ plus stuff. It's kind of my choice. And if you don't know yet, unless you're living under some kind of rock, June is Pride Month. June is Pride Month, and I don't think we should have only 1 month. I think every day should be Pride Day. What do you think, my guest, Jessica?
I agree with you. Every day we live in pride. Every day we stand for something.
Every day we should celebrate, exactly. So my guest wasn't even paid to say that. Look at that. What about you, Adam? What do you think?
Yes, of course, every day.
Every day. And Adam is a parent, as you can tell. Can you tell, Adam, what's going on?
Oh, right there. Yeah, right there.
Adam, you know
Yeah, just move up to it.
You have some serious hardcore fans up in my TikTok. They be giving Adam so much love.
I appreciate you, everybody on TikTok. Thank you so much.
Yes. So today
Much
we're going
love
to
to
be
you.
today we're going to be continuing in our talks about all the discrimination, the hateration, and y'all know last 2 weeks ago I made up that word hateism because I think hate should be an ism. So hateism, hateration, discrimination, all of the stuff that's going on the radio, on the TV. I'm tired into my turn on the TV. I hear somebody else is saying something else. Adam, Jessica, did y'all hear about the pastor in Texas that said we should line up all the gays and shoot them execution style. Did you hear about that?
Oh gosh.
That's not a pastor.
Well,
There you
okay.
go.
Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna give a shout
Perhaps
out.
he was under the influence of something.
Well, but here's the problem, though. People like that have followers who believe him. And he
Yes.
said, if you don't do it, you don't believe God, you don't love God, and you don't like the word of God. What about the fifth commandment? Okay, if you can hear me, type the fifth commandment. Who knows the fifth commandment? I'm not going to tell you. Love yourself. Good morning. I'm not going to tell anybody. Who knows the fifth commandment? Jessica? Fifth commandment?
Gosh, you're putting me on the spot. And I know the first one: honor your father and mother.
Wow.
That's not even the first one, but you know what the first is. Jessica, it's one of
Okay.
It should be.
I know, right? But no, but actually, it's honor God the Father, whatever. Love your father.
Wait, let me
God,
go-
God
let me-
your father.
let
Don't
me
Google it.
Google
Don't
this.
Google it. I
Let
want
me
my
Google
guests.
this.
I used to teach Bible study, but I want my guests on TikTok, on YouTube, on LinkedIn. Type who knows the fifth commandment. We're talking about killing. It makes sense, right? Duh.
Wait a minute. Love thy neighbor.
Facebook, come to the rescue. Good morning. Somebody's giving me a shout out over there.
Thou shalt not kill me.
Thou shalt not
Oh,
kill.
there
Yay!
you go.
I know
I
he's
mean-
so smart. Look, my co-host is like the smartest person in the world.
There you go.
But really, what happened to thou shalt not kill? You know, the pastor is telling his church people to go kill somebody. What about thou shalt not kill, which is like literally one of the commandments? So it is going to be awesome. Brace yourselves today. It's going to be sick today, this morning. But before we go there, let's ask our guest who she is, how she's doing, and why she's even here this early in the morning with Dr. Lulu. Jessica.
Good morning, Dr. Lulu.
Good morning.
Good morning, listeners. I'm so happy. What a dream come true to be here, to be able to share some time and space with you on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning.
That's right.
So a little bit about me. My name is Jessica Nicetas. I'm a local entrepreneur, business owner, accountant. I work with small businesses here in San Antonio. I work with bookkeeping and taxes. The reason that I'm here this morning is, as Dr. Lulu mentioned, we are Pride Month. And being an out and proud woman here in San Antonio, it's been such a journey, adventure, hills and mountains of my experience in life growing up as a gay woman in South Texas, and also for the time in my career in the Northeast in Washington, D.C. And I remember growing up in a small town of Alfurias, Texas, and watching other people that I felt like were more like me. And if you're listening out there, if you're not out, if you're living your life a certain way, I want to be a beacon of hope for you, and know that you can be who you are, you can be happy, and you can live the life that you want.
Amen.
That's right.
Amen to that. And you know what? I have a funny person on my TikTok who says his name is Free the Laugh. Isn't that the sixth commandment? Of course not. It's not the sixth commandment. Hello. Hello. I used to teach Bible study. Thou shalt not bear false witness is the sixth commandment. Do not. Let me tell you something. Can I just tell you something? If you're on my show, do not ever doubt something that I say, because I'm not going to say something I'm not sure about. And you can be blocked. It's a thing. So go look up your commandments, bro, sis. I don't know who you are, but welcome to the show. And then 2021 Robert 6 said, you should not bear false witness. That is true. That is the sixth commandment. You see, I love my listeners. This is so amazing. But yeah, thank you so much, Jessica. So Jessica is speaking the truth. The funny thing about it is every race, color, gender, peoples, we have queer folks in every single nook and cranny of the world. It is not a new thing. But because they don't want to focus on power grids, they don't want to focus on guns, they don't want to focus on whatever else is going on, global warming, they want to pick on the trans kids, right? Yes. All right.
Well, I'm always fighting for the underdog. So, at the end of the day, like you said, I'm a godly woman. I grew up in church. I pray every day. God knows my heart. That's how I live my life.
Amen. Amen.
And if I may just
Right.
add,
Yes.
a lot of the LGBTQ community, they are a God-loving people, and I don't understand why pastors would even doubt that or say things like they did, like you mentioned. They're God-loving, God-fearing people. They worship our Heavenly Father, the same God, the same Jesus we all worship. So I just don't understand why a pastor would. I'm sorry, I don't even want to call him pastor. Why that man would even say that? That's
Thank you.
horrible.
Thank you. And if you can hear my voice, the show is called the Parent Hour. I have so many shows. I always say the wrong show on the wrong show. The show is called the Parent Hour, where we discuss stuff that parents should be discussing, right? Here's the thing. I want you all to hear me. This guy who says he's a pastor here in Texas, because of course it's got to be Texas,
Yes.
right? It's got to be Texas.
And the worst thing about it is, with all the recent happenings, how can someone even say something
Yes,
like that? That's
exactly. Thank you. So insensitive, so unfair. Even if, let's just say, LGBT people were like the world's mass murderer people, you don't ever kill someone. That's not your job.
Right.
That's never ever going to be your job. Meanwhile, to my knowledge, of course, I don't know everything, but to my knowledge, LGBT people are not like the people taking guns to go shoot up schools.
Mhm.
But nobody's talking about that. Oh no, let's talk about the poor little child who is just minding their business, being themselves. This is crazy.
Well, I think that there is a movement of understanding, and pastors are, their job is to spread the word of God and to teach us the word of God. And for anyone who deviates from that, clearly they have other goals. They have an agenda. They're trying to get people, get excited about kindness and helping people, educating people. Don't get excited about, we should not be, pitting each other against each other to cause a fight.
To cause death. Actually.
Let's all get along.
But here's the thing. Thank you so much for that. On my TikTok, I think it was yesterday, I asked the question, which is better, to be nice or to be kind? And I think I asked you that too.
To be nice or kind.
To be, which one is better? So if you can hear my voice, type in the comment section, which is better, to be nice or to be kind? Are they the same? Adam, what do you think?
That's a hard question. I'm trying to wrap my mind around that. I was like, I don't know, aren't they the same? But that's I'm gonna have to think about that one.
Well, I know the answer that I think it is. What about you, Jess?
I've always believed that kindness is the way to go. Kindness towards people, towards animals, towards the environment around us.
Yes.
It's a way of living, a way of kindness. That's what my parents taught me.
Free the laugh. You got it right. Kindness. Free the laugh says kindness always wins in my book. You know what? I want to read your book. And you're right. Kindness is the way. For me, I think you can fake niceness.
True.
Right?
True.
All the fake news.
Boy, do I know that.
Yeah. So people can fake niceness.
Yes.
They'll smile at you for like 2 seconds and then go behind and say, do it. Finish him. But kindness comes from the heart. So thank you so much, Free the Laugh. I love you. You are the MVP today so far. Says, I agree, this pastor is not a pastor. You know what? That's
Thank
jacked up. Exactly. That is so true. I don't think you don't have to think too far.
Yeah, I wish people would read history and view history. We had a person by the name, I'm not even going to call him a pastor.
Don't call him.
A person by the name of Jim Jones.
Jim Jones, exactly.
It took a bunch of people.
Yes.
They believed in him. Took a bunch of people, somewhere, Guyana.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they all drank the Kool-Aid.
Yes.
So and that, I think that's where the phrase comes from. But it's just it's hard to believe that in 2022, still people are still following the words of some man who's deranged to me.
Yeah, but the funny thing about people who are this intensely homophobic, they are in the closet. That's the only kind of person that will be so full of it. And I saw a black guy running for congressional something, who said the same thing. He said all the gay people should be shot and killed, executions. Why are you so full of hate that you want to kill somebody else? Like, have you finished taking care of your own business? Like, what's going on?
I mean, what is that going to accomplish anyway?
I don't know.
There's going to be another generation coming in.
Because heterosexuals make homosexuals. I say that all the time. You have to first kill the source. And I don't even, did I just say kill? That's not what I mean. I know you know what I mean. I didn't mean it that way.
I would say this. I think that there's a certain sect of religion where they have a following, they have a responsibility to teach acceptance, and sometimes things don't make sense to them, or they're holding on to the hierarchy, the power of the past, their systems of the past. And I think that they're grasping for that.
Yeah.
And you do that, by having people against each other, right? Fighting. If you're going to stand for something, stand for, our community, for kindness, for all of us doing well, not let's kill the gays.
Yeah, I know.
There's
what
all the things.
Of all the things to focus on, I know. And in the month of June, and I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, some states passed a law, and it's just nonstop. Like, I'm just waiting for them to finally wake up and realize that there's so much more to worry about. If you're in power, people vote you, and some people that voted for you are actually gay people. Like, are you serious? And then you want to kill them because when you kill them, then what? And you know how they
That's
say,
true.
yeah,
Why are you
like,
killing the people voting for
that
you?
voted for
What's
you.
that-
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, you know what? TikTok,
Oh,
help me out
no.
here. Help me. Why would anybody want to kill anybody else? But we are going to take a break because it's at the quarter of the hour. We're going to give some love to people on Facebook. We want to say hello, hi, how are you? How are we doing on Facebook, Adam?
Well, we want to say hi to my beautiful wife, Mona.
Hi,
She says hello,
Mona. Mona
Dr.
is in the
Lulu.
building. Who else?
Jesse Jimenez,
Hi,
who
Jesse.
happens to be at work at the JW Marriott. So don't work too hard today, brother.
Don't work too hard.
And Gloria Smith, who's also listening in from Tucson,
Arizona. Yes.
Let me run down a quick list of all the listeners that are tuned in through our app. If you're listening, we do have a free KLMO app, so download it and it takes us everywhere. People in Uvalde, I want to thank the people in Uvalde. You know, with everything going on, we still have our listeners in Uvalde just tuning in and listening and try to just make their day kind of as normal as they can. So
yes.
thank you to all the people in Uvalde.
Yes, praying for you, Father.
Gracias. Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit, Michigan in the house. Dallas, Texas.
Eagle Pass, Grand Prairie, Houston, and of course
San Antonio. And I spied a Hamburg. Hamburg, isn't that like in Germany?
I believe so.
Yes, your girl show is international, baby. Yes. So let's go to break and celebrate today. Why not? Let's go.
Let's celebrate.
That's the song. Sorry about your mic. That mic always misbehaves.
Yeah,
Should we switch it?
No, that one's worse.
That's worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just try not to touch the
Yeah,
wire or
don't touch
anything.
it.
Yeah,
She
it's
didn't
kind of
touch it
sensitive.
and it
Yeah.
went crazy. Yeah. Did you
I won't
touch
touch
it?
it.
I didn't see you
Just-
touch it.
The wires a little bit.
Yeah, just try to get just as close as you can to it. Yeah.
This was my song I would listen to when I was 16,
Good. We can
Getting
ask
ready.
you about that. We can ask you.
getting ready for work at my job at Dairy Queen.
Oh,
yeah.
I would listen. This is how I would start my day, so it's very special to me.
That's nice. So we were going to start with it, but you were not here. Oh, you said that to your wife.
Yeah.
You be having a
So I replied to them.
You be having a romance. Yes, that's good. Let me see. This is good.
That's Gloria Smith
Wow.
in Tucson, Arizona.
Kristen, hi.
I did. Good morning to everybody.
So if we go to your channel on YouTube, then I can post it.
Yeah, because then but you can just go live right now while you have a minute.
Well, I'd rather do it on your show so that they have it.
I mean, it doesn't matter because
To go live
your
on
friends
Facebook.
will, because your friends are not my friends. You know what I mean? So if you go live on your show, I like your phone. And they can, anybody who is awake. I know it's early. Are we ready? Yeah, about
Yeah,
2 to
come
3
in.
minutes. I'm going to ask you about your song now.
Hi guys, we're here live with Dr. Lulu. Welcome to the show.
KLMO, Alamo Tejano on 90.9 FM, the all new 92.1. We are San Antonio, and we're back with the Parent Hour with Dr. Lulu.
Yes, we're back because we can. Welcome back. So that song was the remix of The Ultimate Lovely Day by Bill Withers. When I was a child, my dad listened to the Bill Withers version. You know the Bill Withers?
Yes, I
So
do.
that's the original. But, you know, my guest is a queen. So when you're a guest on my show, you get to pick your music. So, Jessica, tell us, why did you pick that music? What's I know it's a lovely day. I mean, it's going to be a lovely day. Summer. It's June.
Dr. Lulu, for the record, I go by King. I'm just saying.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey.
So what are your pronouns?
So my pronouns are she and her, but as we're talking royalty situation, that's a King vibe.
Okay, y'all, you heard it first on this show where the pronouns are she, her, but she's a king. So you know what? If you say you're a king, you are a king.
That's why I have my King bracelet that I wear with me here with
Good
my
for
crown.
you.
So I'm gonna give that to you. Actually,
Aww,
little gift.
I'm gonna call it queen, but okay, thank you, because I'm a queen all day. But thank you.
So to answer
So-
your question, why that song is important to me, I think that music is so critical. It speaks to time in life. I know that you can go certain songs go back, and they take me somewhere to years ago to a point in time. And when I was a young lady from Furias, Texas, my first job, I was 16. I was working at Dairy Queen, and I would start my day with that song. and my work day, and it was just a speaking to your comment earlier on the pastor and how
We're not calling him a pastor.
I swear to God,
that-
man,
that
evil man.
okay, I was gonna say a bad word,
Let's
but
call him a wannabe pastor.
That
Well, we're not allowed to say bad words, but you know,
Yes.
the evil man.
that the hypocrite, we will call him. I grew up in the church. I grew up very religious and praying, and part of that rendition is from a group called Out of Eden. And Out of Eden was a Christian group of young ladies that worshipped and spoke to the Word of God through music. And Lovely Day. And for those of you who know me, that's my tagline. Life is what you make it lovely.
That's right.
And that song resonated with my heart because it says, no matter what the day brings me, God is by my side. God is guiding me and directing me, and He's going to bring the right people into my life. So as I started my day, my work day, I would listen to that song, and it really touched my heart and put me in the mindset to where I could finish
Have a
the day,
lovely day,
be
yeah.
strong, and live with kindness,
Yeah.
and be conscious of what I was doing. So it's a very special song. I'm aging myself. It's been 25 years since.
Whoa. Okay. Well,
It's
you
a
know,
special
everybody on
song.
my show is less than 25. That's it. Everybody that comes to this show, while you're doing the show, you're less than 25. Adam is
Oh, okay.
22.
Okay.
I don't-
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
I was gonna say, if everybody could live off of what she just said, can you imagine how this world
What
would
would
be?
be? Oh my goodness. Yes. Kindness, more kindness. You must be in a lot of pain to wish someone else healing. I mean, this a lot. So you need to get therapy, Mr. So-called pastor. You know what? We're done talking about you. We're done talking about anybody who is evil on this show today. That's it. I want to give a shout out to Ray Martinez, who's saying, good morning. Royal is in the house.
Yes.
Oh my
He
goodness.
is
Yes.
from the Rio Grande Valley, South Padre Island area. He says he wants to celebrate with you today. Good morning, Ray. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you so much, Ray. And you know, and as the show goes on, we're going to keep talking about good stuff. We don't want to talk about anything negative anymore. Y'all can keep your negativity out of here. The show is for positive people, good people who want to celebrate life. And so we are on the second quarter, and I'm going to ask my guest a couple of questions. What is your coming out story? I'm putting her on the spot. All them, I don't know. She, he, all of them on the spot today because she did not know what I was going to ask her, y'all. Okay. So, what is your coming out story? Just because you said you are living your life out loud, and I love that. I love that.
So thank you for putting me on the spot.
That's what we do here.
I'm happy to share my story with the universe. What a wonderful life! I've been so blessed.
Amen.
So, growing up from a very small town called Falfurrias, Texas.
What?
And,
What Texas?
Falfurrias. It means friendship in Native American.
Really?
And that is south.
Where?
That's you get on 281 and drive 2 hours south
Yes.
on 281.
For those that don't know.
Is it by the border? Maybe I don't know.
It's
Pretty
close.
close,
It's pretty close. But you know, when you're from a small town, everyone knows each other. Everyone knew my parents, my family, everything. And like I said, I grew up in I grew up in the church. I prayed every day. And basically what I remember growing up, and I always knew what I was. I always knew who I was. I always, I always knew that that I was different from my peers. And when you grow up,
Stop there for a second. Last week we had two guests. Both of them told us, Adam, remember, that
Yes.
before the age of 5, they put numbers out there. They actually did. You don't have to put a number, but I want people to know. I want people to know that really, truly, most people have always known. That's the fact I'm trying to.
you know what, just to be honest and, in full disclosure, I could say I was 3 years old.
Well, there you
Go
go.
on record, I was 3 years old.
Hey,
And my first crush, like if we're gonna go there, let's
let's
go there.
Let's go there. I mean, come on now.
My first crush, was in school. She had beautiful blonde hair and blue eyes
At 3.
at 3.
You know
And
this
I was like, look, she's so pretty. And I wanted to hold her hand. I was like, oh, she's pretty. I'm gonna hold her hand. And that's one of my first memories of saying, you know what, I'm different. My friends at school and the girls, would talk about their crushes and You know, oh, they had a crush on this boy and that boy. You know, I never went through that phase.
It's
I
not
was
gonna
like, oh,
happen
that's
now.
great. I was like, oh, good, that's my bud. You know, he's my friend. You know, I never felt that way towards the boys. They were always my friends, my little league dudes, and I got along differently with them. So it was
My little league dudes. That's cool.
I was the only girl on my little league team. Shout out to the Green Sox guys.
Green Sox, shout out.
So I knew at a very young age that I was different, that my feelings were different. But I also went to church every Sunday and was told certain things, you know, that I would be going to hell, that I was living in the flesh, and all these other things. And I was afraid. I was scared. I didn't want to go to hell. So I lived my life in the closet until I was 23 years old. And actually, I came out to my best friend. So I finished high school. I went to the university in Kingsville, and I came out to my best friend. I said, okay, now I'm away from home and I can be me. And I came out to my friend, my best friend, and she never spoke to me again.
Oh my God.
And I was 18 years old. And
Best friend?
I said, wow, if this is coming out, maybe I don't want to come out.
Yeah.
So I went back into the closet
And hid.
and I hid. I was like, this is difficult. You know, this is scary. You lose people. It was very painful for me.
Yes.
So tried to be what my parents wanted me to be, what I thought was right for the next 5 years. And wow, talk about being unhappy. So imagine being with someone that you don't love, but you try to love. And it's not fair to that other person, by the way. It's not fair to them. So I left that relationship and I came out.
I thought it was a best friend. Wait, the best friend was also in a relationship?
No, I came out to her at 18 and then I went back into the closet. She never spoke to me again. And then I was in a relationship for 5 years with a guy, super nice guy, who was very kind to me.
Kindness.
But it was not, I was not happy and I wanted him to be happy. So that ended and I came out when I was 23. And actually, my baby sister is watching me on the show.
Hi, baby sister.
She's the one who actually outed me.
Hi, baby sister.
Way to go, baby
She got
sis.
scared.
I know.
I was-
baby sisters are always. My baby sister is like, oh my God. My baby sister is like gangster. She just.
Well, I was dating someone, and I was actually kind of, you know, it was a private situation, and my sister came over to visit me and saw us together, you know, watching TV in the living room. She's like, Jess, I don't think that's your friend. And I'm like, yeah, that's my friend. So then she runs home and tells my mom and dad. She's like, I think Jess is gay.
Oh my goodness.
So my mom calls me hysterical. I drive. This is in San Antonio. I drive back home. My mom and my grandma. They're at the kitchen table crying.
Oh my God.
And then they take me to the church down the street so the pastor can pray for me.
You. Yeah, I did that with my kids. I did that.
So that was my coming out story. The rest is history, as they say. That was when I was 23 years old. So it was a journey since then.
Well, I mean, it's only been 2 years because remember less than 25. I see somebody watching us on either LinkedIn or YouTube. Tell me who you are so I can give you a shout out. That's what we do on this show. Thank you so much to Rosie Longoria, who says
Valfuras is about 3 hours from San Antonio, an hour from the border. Rosie Longoria is our very own Squeeze Box Nation's Monday evening show. So she's a very talented DJ here as well. So good morning, Rosie.
Good morning, Rosie.
Good morning, Rosie. Welcome.
Quick shout out to Deptford, New Jersey.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
All right, New Jersey in the building. Yep. So we are a national show. We're an international show. Last week we had somebody from Australia. Yes. We had somebody from the UK. Folks are listening, so you know it is what it is. But because it's Pride Month, here's my little flag. If you can't see me, you know I'm gonna bring it right now. I brought this from the house. I have tons of flags at home, and I brought one so y'all can see. It is Pride Month. Okay, if I can make it in the background there, I'll put it there, but I can't. So let me know who you are, who's watching me from either LinkedIn or YouTube, so I can give you a shout out. But we're talking to a king here today who actually has said more than once that they fear God, they love God, they pray to God. I want you to see the danger in you using God as a weapon against people who actually do love God. And one of the things that we're going to be doing at the end of this month is celebrating LGBT Youth of Faith. Because did you know that the 30th of June is LGBT Youth of Faith Day? Who knew? Well, I do. So we're going to be celebrating. So by the way, we're taking donations, Jessica and and anybody who can hear my voice. My WhatsApp is Momatrician, MOMA Trician, MOMA Trician. Send me $25 so we can buy cookies and candy and maybe even hire a drag queen. Because Texas. Did y'all hear what? Oh my God! Did y'all hear that now they want to go after drag queens because they don't want them around children? Because apparently drag queens are more dangerous than Catholic priests who abuse kids. And yes, I'm a Catholic. I can say that. Okay.
Well, it's a known fact. So
I mean, yeah, it's not like
it's nothing new.
It's not like I am making up stuff.
No.
So now they're going after drag queens. What are we going to do with these people?
I think the drag kings and drag queens, because there's both. They're artists.
I didn't even know that they're kings.
They're artists. That's their way of self-expression, entertainment.
It's fun.
I don't know how they would be influencing.
I don't know. Oh my goodness.
I don't.
They don't want. These people are sadists or sadists. They don't want anybody to be happy because. Have you ever been to a drag show? Like, it is so fun. It's so, just exciting, and everybody's laughing and entertained, and that's what they want to put an end to. So it's like almost like saying there'll be no more clowns because clowns make you laugh, they're happy, and they wear a costume. Same thing.
Well,
Maybe less makeup. I don't know, more makeup. I don't know, more heels.
As someone who has been involved in the political process in different ways, there's very clear issues that if you bring up, people get really excited and upset. So I'm not going to say the A word. Okay, that's a big one. That's a big one. Gay people. That's a big one, right? And there are certain politicians in the past, our fellow Texans, Bush, it's the economy, stupid, favorite quote. Like, how about that? Let's focus on jobs. Let's focus on healthcare. Let's focus on lowering our real estate taxes. Come on, Bear County.
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's focus on those things that we don't have to, why are we talking about drag queens?
I don't know.
I
don't even know. Like, it's so crazy.
And we have a free will in the great state of Texas and in our country. If you don't want your kids there, guess what?
Don't take your kids. And guess what?
Who are you to say what I can and can't do? Seriously.
I know, but more importantly, guess what? Your kids, nobody can be influenced to be gay. Look, Adam, of all the gay people you've been hanging around, why are you not gay yet, Adam? I mean, I'm just saying because apparently it's catchy. I mean, and one of the questions I asked them yesterday was, they're heterosexual. Please tell me when you came out as heterosexual. I want to hear the day you said, yeah, I'm coming out. Why do people have to box people into boxes? I don't know. But we're going to go on break, as we talk about, I don't know. It just it finds its way in. Even if you don't want to, it still finds its way in. But let's go. Let's dance a little bit, shall we?
All right. KLMO, Tejano 90.9 FM, the on 92.1, somos San Antonio, and you're listening to The Parent Hour with Dr. Lulu.
Some Afrobeat in the house. Yes. Let's go. You're doing good.
Yes, very good. It's natural.
When money no day. When money no day. When money no day. When money no day. Where's the camera? There? Yeah. Many people will be your friends. When money no day. When money no day. When money no day. When money no day. Nice.
All right.
So the next quarter, we're going to talk about what you do. The next quarter, what you do for a living. Okay?
Ready?
My money that day.
KLMO, Alamo Tejano, 90.9 FM, the all new 92.1. We're San Antonio, we're Lopez Broadcasting, and welcome back to the Parent Hour with Dr. Lulu.
Sí, aquí está. Somos San Antonio. Sí. So we are talking to the beautiful, handsome, at this point, King Jessica in the building. Thank you so much, TikTok. Welcome, Meg224. There's my guest. All right, so we're talking about all things queer today because it's LGBTQ month. It's Pride Month, even though we already established that every day is Pride Day. And you know what? You should celebrate your pride regardless of whether you're queer or not. I think that's one thing that people forget. Like, everybody should be proud of just even being alive today. Like, people died yesterday, right? So just be happy, be proud. You know, I'm going to play that song one of these days. Forget your troubles, come on, get happy. You know that song? It's from like the 60s or something, from that movie called The Summer Stock. I think
Every day is a gift. I agree.
Yeah.
We have this gift today.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are we going to do with it?
So many thousands of hours where someone else didn't get and you got. So what are you going to do that's positive? How are you going to be kind today?
It's true.
We're celebrating kindness.
A dear friend told me, she said, Jess, I said, what's your plan? She's like, I live moment by moment.
Amen.
That touched my heart. I live moment by moment.
Amen. No big plans because you don't know. Ray says respect, and all we need is love in the world.
Thank you, Ray.
Yes.
Back at
He
you.
spelled love all caps. Thank you.
I
Ray.
know that's
Back
right.
at you, Ray.
And respect too. So, but on a more serious note, we have been kind of put in the corner in this country. We've used religion, especially, I'm just going to come and call it a thing, especially Christianity in this country. In my country, it's Islam that they've used to weaponize and terrorize and just put people in fear, constant fear. This is so not good. Welcome to the party, Meg224. How are you doing on TikTok? So we want to put an end to that. I want to do that by celebrating people and what they do and who they are. So my guest today is Jessica, King Jessica, who's going to tell us what they do, because I'm going to just go with they, them. Why not? We're going to ask King Jessica what they do for a living and how they are practicing kindness, because we're not about just saying stuff. You need to also be doers, okay? So King Jessica, how do you practice kindness through the work that you do? And what do you do for a living?
So I've been so blessed in my career. My mom, when I was a little girl, got me started on this path of working with numbers. And one of our games we would play, she would have her cards, the flashcards with math calculations, and that was our game. So numbers have always been a game for me. They've always been fun for me. So to answer your question, I took that all the way to my university career, and I'm actually a degreed accountant.
Yay.
I have my bachelor's and master's degree in accounting, so really proud to be a first-generation college student, something that my elders and my parents could not do. They made sure that I made education a priority, no matter what the cost, sacrifice to get there. So I'm a degreed accountant. I have my own firm, the Jessica Lee Bettis Tax Group. You can check me out online. I work with small businesses. I actually do bookkeeping and taxes and advice consulting all day, every day for the small business community.
We're going to talk off the air so we can get into some more commercial time.
Yeah, you know what I told her? I said, when you come up in here,
that's me doing sales.
Yeah, when you put your business out there, we have 250,000 listeners. You need to donate to the cause. So
Absolutely.
Stay on air.
I'm be happy to do that.
So we're going to do that. We're going to talk to Jessica so we can do this more often for you, right? So we can get more people with this
Well, there's to answer your question, how I practice kindness, one of the things I love about my work is that there's people that have the entrepreneurial spirit. I'm all about someone who wants to work and provide for their family. I'm all about it.
I can attest
whether
to
that's
that.
A small business.
Midnight, she's driving to go do her you didn't even talk about that, the Rotary thing. Midnight, she's going all the way to the middle of shares.
I'm actually a mobile notary also.
Yeah.
So I like to look at it this way. I'm an accountant 80% of the time, and then I'm a mobile notary 20% of the time. So I travel around the city and I notarize people's legal documents. I go to hospitals, nursing homes, all of that. But as I practice kindness, I think that it's as you interact with people, sometimes people can't afford your services, you know. But it's important to know that sometimes, there's been perfect strangers in my life, in my career that helped me. And I do a lot of pro bono stuff.
Yes.
So if someone has an idea and they just need some direction, you need to be able to, give them help, give them advice.
Yeah,
Whether
because-
that's, here's someone who can help you get a small line of credit. Here's some things that are right? That's the number one question. Is this deductible? Can I do this? Yes, you can. And here's how you do it. Every industry is different. But people don't know what they don't know. The last thing you want to do is get in tax trouble and IRS trouble. So as I practice, I will give everyone an opportunity. I often will give a free consultation. Usually it's 30 minutes because 30 minutes turns into an hour or two.
I know.
But 30 minutes, I'm like, hey, what do you got for me? I'm here for you. Where are you at? How can I help you? Let me answer some questions, because a quick question turns into a 30-minute conversation.
Yes,
but
never
everyone,
fails.
if you want to work, if you want to take care of your family, if you want to live your dreams, I'll talk with you. I'll give you my advice. I'll tell you what I see. I'll give you some resources to think about so that you can live your dream and pay your bills, take care of your family, and be a compliant taxpayer citizen. I'm all about it.
Fantastic.
That's
So
what I
we
do.
have, it looks like we have our second corporate sponsor in the person of Jessica, because she's kind, she knows her job, she knows what she does, she's a woman of color, king of color. This is so important to me because obviously I'm a woman of color, and we just cannot overestimate the fact that we women of color, especially, we are at the bottom of the food chain most times. I know we've talked about this on this show before, how I'm just going to come out and say, white men, get everything, and then the rest of us share just one slice of the pie. They get the other 26. So,
To that point, it's one of the things in my career and just in my life in general, being a female, being a Mexican, proud Mexican, and being a gay woman. I think they call us lesbians nowadays.
oh, who knows? I don't like boxes. I don't like titles.
I don't do labels.
I'm just me.
But
yes.
you enter into a situation, and a lot of people in my industry, they are the white guys.
Mhm.
And I've been at different conferences and training and things, and they're saying, "Oh, I need more coffee over here." I said, "Excuse me,
I
sir."
know, right?
Excuse me, sir. I'm here for the conference too,
I know,
sir.
I know.
So
I love
it's those things that have happened in my career, in my life, that it's very real, and that's why I have to be a badass,
I love it.
and I have to know my stuff, because there's a lot of people depending on me that wouldn't otherwise have access to advice.
Without that, I love that. You know what?
You never know who's watching. You never know who's watching.
I was talking about how the last time I gave a keynote, I was walking in dressed like, Nigerian, looking nice, right? Ma'am, please, where's the restroom? So here's the thing, because I was in the military, I always scope exit and restroom, right? So I showed the person the restroom. I was like, the restroom is over there. And because I knew where it was. And then when we got inside, they saw me on the stage as the keynote speaker. And then they came back and said, oh, ma'am, we're sorry. No, don't be sorry. It tells me a lot about who you are.
Yeah.
You saw me. I don't look like I'm dressed like, in uniform or whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But your first thought is, where is the restroom? And it's not, you can tell who is asking you genuinely, because they're like, and who's kind of scoping you like, can I have a little more coffee over here? That kind of thing. Oh, ma'am, are you the doctor? No, it says MD on my white coat. Who do you think? What?
I think,
Let's go there.
to our point, we've talked about this. I said, wow,
Non-stop.
you're a real doctor.
Yes.
You're pretty badass.
But I
you're
always
like
say
the
that.
1%. You know how many
I know.
doctors there are in the world? Like, not very many. Like,
First
to
of
get
all,
to that level.
2% of them. Okay, 10% of the doctors in America, 8 to 10 are blacks. 2% of them are black women. 0.1% are immigrants.
Are immigrant
So
women.
I am 0.1.
Wow.
So that's why when you hear me say I'm a real doctor, I'm not joking, because people just like, oh, you're a doctor. Like, I had somebody on Instagram say, you're your fake doctor. I'm like, doctorate? I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, but it happens. It happens. But we're going to go on our final break as we kind of walk out of the show. The show is called The Parent Hour. Me llamo Doctora Lulu. My beautiful, handsome guest, Jessica, has been sharing thoughts, views, opinions, and all kinds of other stuff. And you know what? Calls ourselves a badass. We should definitely be about celebrating ourselves first so that we can maybe celebrate.
We celebrate every day. Live
Yes.
out and proud and
Yes.
kind. Live with
Kindness is the money today. So let's go. Let's go. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, shake, buddy. Woo! Oh yeah, shake, buddy. Make it ring alive. Oh yeah, shake, buddy. Ah. Handsome. So that guy. Oh, hello. You know him. You know him. You know him. That's the sheriff's dad.
Okay.
That's his next show. Ring alarm. Oh. Where's it, buddy? Yeah.
Here we go. Welcome back, KLMO Tejano 90.9 FM, the all-new 92.1. We are San Antonio. We're Lopez Broadcasting, and you're back with the Parent Hour with Dr. Lulu.
Dr. Lulu.
So as you all know, the show is a parent hour. We're talking to parents, and I try to do my best to bring parents on the show to talk about themselves, their ideas, their dreams, challenges, whatever. Not a parenting show per se, but a parent show. So, Jessica, what kind of parent is you? We got to know. Let's explore that. What kind of parents? What kind of?
Well, first of all, I've been blessed with beautiful nephews and my niece. So I'm the cool aunt.
That doesn't count.
It's
not a cool aunt show.
I feel
It's a parent show.
being able to be someone visible in someone's life is really important.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of my colleagues and friends, they have children, and I feel like they're all my children. I think that we all have a responsibility.
Do you have a dog? Do you have a cat?
I am.
She's trying to hide from that.
Do you have a bird?
Watch me. Hello. You have
Of
furniture.
course.
Some.
Hello.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, I'm a lesbian. I have a
Cats.
family. Of course I do. It's like a default.
She has
It's a
like I
default
don't know
of
what
things.
12 dogs. Okay, talk about
No.
it. Come on now.
I have a few dogs, and I have my kitty, which is a huge blessing. I haven't never had a cat before, but
Meow.
I am a pup mom,
Good.
and I enjoy it very much. They bring a lot of joy, love, and light to my life. They're a
But
lot
see,
of
that's
fun.
what I want to talk about. I want to talk about being a pop mom.
Okay.
I want to talk about that because I know you have cousins. I know you have the whole
It's a big
entire
responsibility.
relative.
It's a cool aunt.
I need you. All of that. I want you to talk about who you actually parent. Tell us about being
Okay.
a pop mom.
I
We haven't
parent-
had any on the show.
Well, being a pup mom is a big responsibility. It takes a lot of discipline. It's sort of like I look at it this way. It's sort of like my dad taught me. He's like, food, shelter, water. If we can have those things, then we can start our real work, right? So my pups, they have their toys. I subscribe to, shout out to BarkBox. That's a great service, BarkBox.
Okay.
And I get monthly things, toys with them so that they have things to play with there at home. They have little snacks that help me teach them discipline and things like that.
How many are they? How many kids you got?
There's a few. And then
What number is a few?
And then-
I work with numbers. I want to hear. And the world wants to hear. You're giving a shout out to a dog food company. We're going to contact these people because we just give them a huge shout out to come and do something on this show.
that's a 3 martini story, but I could tell you that my heart belongs to Lucy,
Uh-oh.
my Boston Terrier, my pup Valentina,
All right.
J2, my German Shepherd, and Morphe, my Cocker Spaniel pup. Oh, and Dandelion, my bulldog. I think that's enough for now.
Parents that forget their kids' name. This is the real life right here. This is the real life right here. I love it.
I think you can tell a lot about someone, how they treat animals. So it's really important for me that I always loved dogs growing up, and that taught me my kindness.
Mm.
Does my puppy have water? Did my puppy eat today? Does he have his flea collar? Is he okay? Those are things I learned as a young child that my parents were able to say, you know what, we'll give you a little dog. And boy, she taught me so much. Rusty was my first dog, and still has a big part of my heart. So as you observe someone and how they treat animals is a big indication of how what's in their heart and what they do.
How they treat humans also.
Yes.
But
because if you're nice to your animals, more than likely
yes.
you can interact with people and
And we're talking about kindness, niceness. We're interchanging the two words today. The show is called The Parent Hour with Dr. Lulu. My name is Dr. Lulu. I am a real doctor. I tell you guys that all the time, every single weekend. But here's the thing, though. Today's watchword was kind of kindness. Maybe we're going to start doing that, and we're going to have the guests pick a word. What do you think?
That sounds good.
Okay, so next week we have Judge Rosie and her wife, and we're going to make them pick a word. And everyone's going to come down to, I bet you, kindness in one way or the other.
Judge Rosie and her wife are amazing pillars in our community. So what amazing guests. I'll be tuning in next week to hear what they have to say.
If you've been a guest on the show, that's it. You'll permanently have to tune in.
So
plus your money is going to be
yes.
in here, so you might as well tune in.
So pup moms, shout out to the pup moms out there.
Shout out to the pup
and
moms
the
out there.
kitty moms.
Yes.
They are part of our family.
So where can the viewers find you? How can they find you? I know you hang out in San Antonio. Every nightclub spot. Yes, no, maybe?
No, unfortunately, I'm maybe in my younger days I would go out now and
Not anymore.
I spend most of my time now just making appearances at different events. I'm a very proud board member of our local LGBT Chamber of Commerce, which our goal is to promote LGBT businesses and our allies, and developing programming for them. And being out and proud, a lot of people see me and they say, "Wow, you're so visible." I'm like, "Yes, I am." How can I help?
How can you not be visible?
Yeah, and that's
what
part
have
of
you
it.
done? You have committed a
like,
crime. You're just being yourself. Like, how many heterosexuals are like visible? Like, for real? Why do they want you to hide? They want your default to be hiding.
At my core, I'm a proud daughter,
Person,
proud aunt, proud pup mom. A proud human being.
Yes,
so you can find me on social media. I'm very easy to find. My name is very unique. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Tax Girl Jez. I've been Tax Girl Jez handle for over 10 years. Jezz. So Tax Girl Jez.
Two Z's.
TAX _ GIRL _ Jez JEZZ. You can also find me at jessicaleebettis.com.
Yes, so we'll take those donations, jessicaleeperez.com. We'll take donations, period. We are celebrating on the 30th of June National Queer Youth of Faith Day, because there are queer youth who actually want to be spiritual and religious and practice and love God, and we should allow them. Someone is asking, you hold a doctorate?
Pediatrician, correct? Pediatrician.
I'm a real doctor. That's the only kind of doctor. I'm just kidding. But I am a physician, okay? So thank you, Rosie, for the question. My vision is good. I am a pediatrician. I'm a people doctor, children's doctor, kids doctor, baby doctor, which is why when I see cruelty to babies or children or kids, my heart just breaks. I mean, it should break. It should break. If you're a good person, you should never be able to just.
The children, they're so vulnerable. They can't defend themselves. That's why I'm about a fair fight.
It's terrible.
That's why, and my mother was the same way. I would say, "Mom, where are you? What's going on today?" My mom was always in the weeds on something.
Fighting somebody,
defending somebody.
Yes.
So I got that from my mom.
Yes, good.
And that's what I see. I'm all about the underdogs. I want a fair fight.
I say that all the time.
If you come after kids, I'm coming after you.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming to get you. That's it.
If you're hurting your pups,
that's why the show is called The Parent Hour, because we parents, we're coming out. We're not shy. We're not afraid. We're not ashamed. You cannot arrest us all. You cannot kill us all, Mr. Pastor who wants us killed. Wanna be pastor. But as we go out of the show, thank you so much to everyone who joined us. I usually like to give a shout out. Grammy Sims, welcome. Thank you all so much. I can't call all of y'all. There's so many of you on TikTok. But thank you, 599
thank
of
you guys.
Thank you so much. And of course, I got two people. One on Kay. Oh, hi, Kay. Oh, just joining us at 8:54. Really, Kevin? The show starts at 8, but thank you so much for the love. I got 3 folks watching. Maybe all 3 of them are Kevin. Who knows? But Kevin, thank you for the love. We will give you a shout out once you send that money, and we'll give you more shout outs, right? But really quickly though, Adam, thank you for always
Of
being
course.
here.
Thank you,
Thank
Adam.
you, Jessica,
Thanks.
for coming. Me llamo Doctora Lulu. I'm a real doctor. And on the 30th of July, okay, so 30th of June and then 30th of July. On the 30th of July, I am having an event for parents. It's called the VIP Workshop, Vulnerability in Parenting. And yeah, adult parents can come. So we're talking
Pop
about
moms
how
are
pop
included.
moms can come. So any kind of parents can come. We're talking about how we should change the narrative about that gangster parent who doesn't show any pain. Listen, we're about to talk about how it's okay to not be okay, to not have all the answers, to not always know what to do. So, K Status says they've been listening. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate it. All right, y'all.
Thank you,
Peace, love,
guys.
and soul. It has been crazy, amazing.
God bless.
If I may, can we get that information from you, from your business, one more time for those who are listening? Let's get the Facebook, any phone number they can call, any kind of information so they can contact you.
Sure, my telephone number, my cell phone, you can call or text me anytime, 210-773 or 210-773-0024. You can find me at Tax Girl Jezz, Jezz, on Instagram and Facebook, jessicaliperes.com. Shout out to my my parents, my siblings, all my clients that trust me with their businesses and their data. Much love and respect to you.
We love it. We love it. It's a show where we celebrate human beings who just happen to be parents. And if you'd like to reach Dr. Lulu because you're a parent and you're struggling, maybe your teenagers kind of, also struggling. Maybe you and your spouse are struggling. Maybe you're struggling at work. I don't know. Any kind of parent, especially if you're a parent of a queer child, holla at your girl, 802-768-1180. And all of my social media is the same at Dr. Lulu Talk Radio. Dr. Lulu Talk Radio. Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. Yeah? I'll see y'all next Saturday because I can. So peace, love, and soul! Woo! Hi there, Mary. Thank you for the love. I like it. Mary, let's get to 1,000. Let's go. Reach it to 1,000. Let's go. Nice. Yes. Where you wanna wine it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Had a great time. I want a picture with your flag and your stuff in here.
Mary, thank you so much. Listen, join us every Saturday at 8 o'clock. Okay? You don't have to come late. We're at 1,000 likes. You did it, girl. Yes. Mary is going crazy. All right. Okay. Time. No. Don't do it.
Let's break.
Look at that. Nice. Look.
Oh,
Let me know about the corporate sponsors.
Oh, are you serious? Look at
Yes,
Maria
and
says
support
Dr.
the
Lulu.
show.
Yes. Maria Sweeney's not looking. Yes. Hi, darling. You guys are late. The show is over. The show is at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Adam, where can I reach you so we can talk some more?
Adam, so are you going to come and do our party?
I don't know. I'm
Adam.
trying to get out for work.
For favor. Mi amor.
Or give me your numbers where
Yeah,
I
let
can
me
reach you.
write
We'll
down
talk some more.
Jessica, oh, he comes in there.
Oh, you gotta go this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Sorry.
Start doing this already in the morning. No, you're fine.
Gotta get ready for
Yeah, sorry. Hi, Maria. Oh my goodness, y'all are sending me so much love. We're at
There you
1.1.
go. I go by Adam Ace.
Adam Ace.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I normally have business card. I guess I have them in my
These
truck.
are my bracelets.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I gotta charge for my love.
Uh-oh.
And that's your Lulu.
Hi. All right, folks, we gotta go. Every good thing must come to an end. Thank you so much for all the love. I know I walked the dog. I'm fostering. I'm so sorry. You know what? That's okay, Maria. Come back next week, every Saturday at 8 o'clock in the morning. Send me some perfume. Aww. It's no good already, but okay. Hi, beautiful Bobby. Oh, Bobby, you just did the radio show. My friends are all coming out. The show is over. Bobby, oh. Bobby, you need to come out. Thank you so much, Adam. We need to record.
Yes, we'll have to do it during the week. Unless, yeah.
It was Tuesday the last time. Just, I mean,
We can do it tomorrow.
tomorrow is Sunday.
I got a Sunday. I do a Sunday night show from 5 to 8.
Please give me this.
So if you want to come at 4, we
Okay.
can knock it out at 4.
I'll
It's
see.
up to you. If not, we'll do it during the week. That's
Okay, I'll see. I'll text you because I won't be here,
fine. Yeah. Okay.
and it's gonna be an LGBT themed one. So
You want this open or closed?
let me get all my stuff.
You like this?
Right on, cachetón, seguro que buenos días, les saluda su servidor, Plácido Salazar.
Placido Salazar. Yeah, I was on his show one time. That's how I actually learned about this station. And I just asked him if I just said I want to get my own radio show. So there was an opening at 7, and I said I don't want to come at 7 because that means I have to get up at 6. I'm actually leaving these so I can have them with me.
Okay.
Like, when I'm doing my thing. I'll put it in the so next thing I know.
Seguro que sí, tenemos un saludo para Aaron Aquino, que nos allá están en la
He does a lot of politics. He's always cursing out
That's the
This Salazar guy, the sheriff's father.
that's the sheriff guy.
Yes. The sheriff was on my talk show on Tuesday. A Tuesday talk show. He came to talk about his lesbian daughter. He has a lesbian daughter. You heard? Oh, but he's a stepdaughter, which is amazing. Because of how he even like was supportive of her before the her parents, before her mom. Did you listen to yourself?
A little bit. I put it live, so we'll see.
Oh, that's so nice. Hey. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Sorry, it's crazy. I got here at 7:40. Adam wasn't here. So Adam got here at like 7:46. So it was like pandemonium trying to hook up. The Wi-Fi wasn't working. I was like, I have to get my own hotspot. I was like, oh my God. Then I said, you know what? Guests come or no guests come, the show must go on. But usually I have a backup. I always talk about miss.
I told you I was on my way.
I know, but I'm not looking at my phone. I'm trying to use my phone as my hotspot, trying to connect my
Oh, I see.
what's the thing called StreamYard. So I mean, it's just I'm not looking at my phone at that time, not at that close, not that close. But that's okay. Yeah, yeah. How about the breakfast?
What would you like for breakfast?
I think I have something at 9:30.
What?
I don't know if I canceled. I want to see. I think I canceled. Let me email him. I think I canceled. So let me. If I didn't cancel, then I cancel. If I cancel, then I cancel.
You're gonna go watch it? Watch the football?
No. It's my next test. So that's my coach. I have a test for coming up.
You do really? That's awesome.
I have another one. I applied for the one in San Antonio, and I hope I get it. So that'll be my third one. But this one is in Ohio. But hold on.
You look fantastic. You said you gained weight.
I gained 20 pounds.
I don't see where you gained.
I know. I do.
Maybe
I've never weighed
maybe you
158
gained
in
muscle
my
and you
life.
don't
No.
know.
I've not been working out. I've been eating a lot. It's just the divorce and my business and everything. I just been eating really badly. But I'm gonna fix it. It will happen. Why am I not finding him? Hold on. I want to see. I think we canceled it. I really think we did. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's a terrible thing. I mean, I'm telling you, I've just been eating. I weigh myself every Friday. So
Like tracking your.
I weigh myself every Friday since my middle son was born, and he's gonna be 22. Every Friday, I weigh myself. Every Friday, I don't care what I'm doing, and it's gonna be 22. And yesterday I was at 167.8. My maximum weight is 138, so that's almost 20 pounds.
Órale, Dr. Lulu.
Hola, mi amor, ¿qué pasa?
Hey, you know those people that were killed in Nigeria, the Catholic Church?
Why are you telling me about it?
Huh?
Why are you telling me about it?
What?
Why are you telling me about it?
I'm commenting about it.
No, I don't want to talk about it with negative. I'm sorry, I love you.
Well, you know, just
But
like
if
I
we were
was.
talking about religion, no, because I know. I don't know the people. So.
All right, favor que sí, música bonita.
I think we canceled.
De ninguna manera. Ay. No sé, esto estaba platicando aquí con la ¿no?
Why are y'all calling my name over there? You have Gmail. Does the Gmail do this? It hides some messages. Yes, Adam is everybody's man. I can't find his thing.
What happened?
I remember we canceled it, but then for some reason I don't know why it's on. I thought we canceled it, but it's on my thing. So what I'll do is, but I need to find it because Lulu is 30 minutes. But we can go, but I'll just have to keep.
Well, I don't want to.
Yeah, because I should have done it yesterday, but let me find him. Just give me 1 second, because I found it already. I found it the other day, and I wanted to ask him if so there's a. 1 second. Where are you going now?
I'm gonna go get something to eat and go home. I'm literally getting at 1 o'clock.
I have 4 Jacobs in my desk. Oh, a lot. But how much? A lot. You know how you didn't want to give me the number of drugs you had? A lot. I know you said a few, but mine is a lot. But I enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing it. No, but it's not a bad thing. I mean, it's able to know. You like the honey music?
Yes, I like the honey.
It's so annoying. Let me try something. I don't like it hides some of the emails.
Oh, I know what you mean. You have to click on it.
I have to find, yeah, I have to find.
So type in his name and then what you think he would have wrote on the email.
Like,
That's why I don't like Gmail.
yes,
It's not
that's all
on my
it hides, yes.
No, it does.
You have to know.
You have to like click on down. You have to click
Yeah,
on.
I know what thing is, and I hate that because if you don't know the words like you're saying now, Jacob, and then tomorrow you would just pop up and I'll be like, I was looking for you yesterday, Jacob. His name is Jacob, and I don't remember his last name, but we exchanged messages, and he said one of these days he said he was not able to do it. I think it's today, but I can't even find like what's the next day. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna just go and just tell him I thought.
So you put it so maybe so you have multiple days.
No, because I have to, yes. So I think what we did was we canceled this one because he said he had like a funeral.
Was it a text message or
It was email.
that you can't
I can't even find his name. I've been looking at Jacob. I've been looking for his name. I've been looking for Jacob.
But
I said,
on your email, if you just search for Jacob.
I've looked, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking for Jacob up in here. Jacob.
All right. Bueno, de todos modos, aquí estamos divirtiéndonos, pasando
How about scent? Okay, ma'am.
Well, you have to send him a text message. You have his phone number.
I have to first find him. No, that was their office. Of course. Let me try scent. Because I know I sent him an email. What do you expect?
I would tag you, but you're not connected to it.
I'm not on Facebook. Not a minute of not being connected. I'm just not on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm just on Facebook.
But it's better than any Mexican restaurant and give it to me. You know what I mean?
Oh, is there one around here? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a.
Okay.
What do you want? I don't want
Oh, no.
I don't want to eat on here.
No, I mean, I can't find you out. No, not that, I wasn't saying the weight about breakfast. I was saying the weight because you said you don't look like something. I know I gained weight, but this breakfast is not going to do anything.
Okay.
I'm going to make it better.
Some
I need to stop eating at night. I eat at
some
night.
people are like, oh my God.
I've been snacking at night a lot. No. I didn't gain the 20 pounds by not eating. I gained it by eating. I snack a lot at night.
I know you're gummy bears.
Me and my yesterday I told my baby, I said, on your way back, can you please go to Mountain Bond Cakes? Like, Mom, I said, yes, there's a local Bond Cakes.
I love bun cake.
I know.
The chocolate one from
Nothing, no, this one is called Nothing.
I've seen that, but I've never.
Nothing Bond Cake. It is so good. They have.
Oh wait, that's
I'm gonna tell the lady that I really truly am having a hard time finding him. I don't know what to do.
you look really mellow. That's
Thank
really
you. Thank you. I just thank you. I just I have I could find the place. But I want to tell you about me. And there's all kinds of events downtown. Are you going to anything? Lexus. That's all right, man. What? Your Lexus. Girl, that was good. I don't know that. But Casey, how was it? The Salazar guy. No, the Salazar guy. I don't see a car. I don't see a car. The Salazar.
oh.
So that's Adam.
The truck?
Yeah. This one stays here. I don't know, it just stays there. Yeah, well, if you're serious about sponsorship, I'd appreciate that. I've got my cousin who has a brand new restaurant. She's like, I want to support you. I was like, oh my God, my cousin, thank you.
We'll talk pricing.
Yeah. But if you want to do breakfast I can. I just let me email them that I
You wanna
can't
go
find it.
together or you wanna? I do that though. I like picking people on their feet.